Let's fucking hope this works. Hello, hi. I'm just setting up. Hopefully this works today. Right, literally like seconds before I hit start stream, my game was crashing, but I think it hasn't crashed yet. So knock on wood, you know. I think I've posted it everywhere. Well, let me post one more place, and then we'll get started very soon. There's a lot of changes, big changes. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Just doing last minute prep. Damn, she loud AF. I should have fixed my hair. Hi. Oh shoot, well, I have to activate chat. I knew something was missing. I was fine-tune combing everything. No sound. Yeah. Wow. I have to fix the chat box. I forgot to turn that on. Let me just... There we go, yeah. I just had to do a few things. Hi. This is my old new layout. I have to fix the Wiimote settings. Bold new taste. I'm scared. This is like the first time I've been like nervous streaming in a while. Also, lighting is gonna be different for me now. Because in the past, when I've removed my background, why didn't I have lighting? Because, or, why am I nervous? Because I've just been dealing with this shit all week, and I'm ready, you know? I want to play. Well, also, today's stream, if this new layout, like, doesn't work, I've kind of decided I was gonna, I'm gonna just go back to the old one. Which is like, I don't want, you know, it sucks. But, you know, I can't do anything, you know, at that point. Without, like, basically starting from scratch. And, like, spending, like, another week working. Because I've cut a lot of stuff already. I have to go back to town. So this is... Ooh. This is like a big tech trial. But I did test this with Doom a few days ago on a different stream. And it worked well. I need to move one of my chat windows over. I guess like I'm just tired at this point. Like, not so much like burnt, beaten, bruised, but like I just wanna you know, this is a fun hobby, and when you work so much on a hobby where it's like, okay guys, like, I want to have fun again. That's kind of the main thing. But it seems good so far. Interesting. I'm looking at my CPU usage. I did hit 6%. That's not bad. I'm like hovering around 5 or so, which is good. Okay, where is this guy? In like 3, it depends. I think he had like... Where's the silly island? Oh, there it is. But so far, no issues. I'm kind of happy. It's weird though that you could see my background. Oh, I went the fucking wrong ass way. Where's the, So, I got over my fear of showing my bedroom, which is cool. The downside is lighting in my room. I have to figure that out again. Yeah. I'm lighting my face. Oh, fuck. Okay, I got this. I also have to remember how to stream. Oh my god. Oh, you got rage baited? I'm sorry. I don't know, how often does that happen in Dota? Like, compared to, like, you know, in, like, League, it probably happens every other match, but I don't know if... I feel like Dota players are just, like, different kinds of people. Got a small seed. Oh, that's nice of them. Let me see... Okay. Treasure room. I want to gamble. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look at the bright side of everything. One actual thing that might be, like, really good out of this experience is by, like, with the webcam stuff at least, I might be able to run games better in general if I had to switch to my old layout, you know? Even on this one, if this one works out. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm making a call to action to someone. Right now. I'm grabbing a link. Context. Am I taking feedback on stream, or would I rather it be on Discord? You could give it to me here. As long as it's not, constructive. There are too many words. Where? Oh, on the stream page? Okay. Just the answer I was looking for. What a smart little guy you are. Hoping to make this island a fun place where everyone can come and be happy. What's it called, you ask? Or even if you didn't ask, I call it Fun Fun Island. Actually, you know what? Can you put it on Discord? Not because I don't mind it, but because I will forget it. Especially if you like fun and colors. I will take that into consideration. Is he? He's still getting the shit ready. I've done 2 dungeons, man. But yeah, like that's kind of where I'm at, is like, I don't think I'll ever be fully 100% done, but I'm like, this is a pause. Like, I get back into the swing of things. Let me find love in hobby again before I could, like, you know, restart. But as long, you know, I always like feedback, as long as it's, like, constructive and not in front of an audience to make fun of. Oh, wait. You know what I like to think when you said, like, too many words? That there's just, like, too many words in the games I'm playing. Just like, yeah, no, I don't like reading. Play a Call of Duty, bro. Where the Madden at? I say play a Call of Duty like I didn't play Call of Duty on stream last year. Let's smush that man. What's up, my dude? I found her, yeah. I knew you'd do it. It's so funny with, you know, I still think any streamer who has ever said streaming is harder than a 9-to-5 job is absolutely lying. But, because, or whenever they say that example, they usually they mean, like, the act of, like, this part, I feel. When, like, the hardest part of streaming is, like, everything behind the scenes. Of just, like, managing your stream, promoting your stream. Like, just all of the micro stuff that you kind of have to do on your own. Like, I have, like, 3 YouTube shorts I haven't uploaded in the past few weeks. Yeah, it's like it's like any other production. Yeah, no, you nailed it. You know, it's like the fun part is, you know, like production. Let me think. Like the hard part about like putting on a play isn't the part where you're on stage acting in front of people. The hard part is like everything else. You don't got shit for me. Can I upgrade?
Oh yeah.
If you care about making things look good, then it's super time consuming, yeah. I could upgrade this? Wait, what? Oh! Evil crystal. I'm not gonna upgrade my shield or even repair it. I have like another one. Hello, big eyes. Something coming. All is revealed. Sand, ooh. Electric. Okay, so it's electric. So I'm gonna put my shields away, I guess. Okay, wait a second. I don't suppose. Yes, it's true. What? Really? Yeah, right. You think I'm gonna fall for that old line? But if it were true, that might be kind of nice. Oh, I almost forgot. Still have a job to do. Do you have something for me to hold on to? Yes. Okay. Oh, I didn't know I could just, like, sell shit. Yeah, can I... Just... Yeah. 50 rupees for one? Yeah. Especially since I have another one. Like... Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And I guess for me in quality, I can get like an absolute stickler about, and a perfectionist about certain things. But one thing that is kind of funny with me is that it is into sometimes like a certain point when I then just kind of, I don't want to say give up, but I'm like, enough. And that's kind of where I'm at now. Wow. A whole shield for me? I should probably buy another. Or I could upgrade it. I love the upgrading system. It's so fun in this game. These are all the items I could upgrade. I don't know if I'll get... Ooh, I can. You know what? Let's upgrade it. Because that way, I, could keep a satchel spot open. Well done, here you go. You upgraded to a banded shield. The shield is much more durable than the standard wooden shield. If you got anything else you want me to tinker around with, you just let me know. I think another thing that's been kind of tough with this whole project, or like this past week for stuff, is it's tough to find resources like from other people or like get advice and like network, at least for me. Because like the thing with, I mean, like any sort of like kind of solo production, it's both like, yeah, you could work together, but like, I don't know. At least maybe I've just like met not the best. I've met like some nice people and some not. I don't know. Where like you'll like ask for like advice and people won't really, like from other streamers, and they won't really. They just like, oh yeah, I do this. That's kind of it. Nothing wrong. It just feels kind of alone. But I've luckily found places to talk to people about stuff, which is good. Okay, let's see what money. What's a bug medal? 1,000 rupees. I don't know what the heart medal does. It probably makes more hearts appear. 800's not bad. I don't know if I should do the pouch. 600, I could afford that. Oh! Yeah. I think just like the getting the bigger wallet is better long term. Thank you. Because I know there's gonna be some bullshit later where it's gonna be like super expensive to do a thing. And yeah. Oh, you know what? What's crazy? I was, so a game I'm not gonna play, Marathon, has like a public beta, and I loved Bungie, but Bungie's just not the same company anymore. Because what the fuck are you doing? Who wants Marathon extraction shooter? But, I will say, the thing that's crazy is, Marathon looks so fucking, like, visually a treat. I think someone described the game perfectly recently, which was someone said, Marathon is a game that would be an amazing coffee book, for like an art book, like a coffee table book, and yeah. But I was seeing that, like, apparently people are, like, complaining about all the cool colors and, like, all the, like, artistic design and, like, the fact that the UI and, like, menus aren't the same shit as like every other game like it, and it's really sad. It's kind of a bummer. Very funny text I got. Okay, let's solve this. Let's see what happens. I'm excited for a sand temple. They don't usually throw a sand temple at me in early Zelda levels, except Link to the Past. I know. I think. I forgot. The third area. I'm prepared right now. We're going right now. I'm trying to think if there's any, like, side quest stuff I should do, but I don't know. I didn't see anyone yapping or chatting. Let's continue. I think today, what I'm actually most excited about, just playing Zelda. Also, I had a crazy thing happen to me last night, I was watching, a family member play Resident Evil 9 for me, because I can't play it on my computer, of course. Wow, that game looks so good. I was like kind of losing my mind because I don't get wowed by graphics a lot, you know, and I mean, like, not like if the game has like a specific unique style to it. I wonder where she's gone. Who? Me? I'm right here. Ugh, I'm so worried, What's wrong?
No.
Monk, you really want to hear about all my troubles? That's kind of you. So you see, a short while ago, my little sister went out for a quick flight, but she hasn't come home yet. It's getting late for her to still be out, so I went looking for her everywhere, but I couldn't find her. I hope nothing's happened. I'm worried sick of thinking about it.
No.
You got my... Yeah, I'll look for her. Maybe she went gambling. Oh, yeah, I know where. It's gambling time. The last games I really got visually wowed by, and that aren't like, oh, this was like Skate Story. Skate Story looks awesome, but like that's because it has a vision to it, you know. Funny enough, Alan Wake 2 was one of them. But that's because I was like, whoa, this is the power of ray tracing and stuff. I played it on a different computer, not my own computer. At like max settings, and it was fucking awesome. I was like, whoa, look at the puddles. Is that her? Oh god, what's happening? I tried to recenter. Yo, what's up, Jim Turns? You did say you were legally obligated to be here, so thank you. So far, so good. Wait, is this a little sister? I think so.
Wow!
Well, if it isn't, Wonk. I'm so glad you're here. My bird got injured while I was out for a quick flight. Now he can't fly. I somehow managed to make a crash landing here, but now we can't get home. Can't get home until my bird's better. I need medicine to get him healthy. Of course, it can't be human medicine. It has to be bird medicine. Yeah, I'll get bird medicine. Oh, I should have said sorry. Fuck. Thank you. You're a real lifesaver. My older brother has some bird. Okay. Yeah, I know where your brother is. I just talked to him. Okay. So, yeah, besides Alan Wake 2, before that was, like, when God of War PS4 came out, there was just a detail in it that made me go, whoa, that's cool, which was Kratos walking around in, like, knee-high snow left, like, a trail. And I was like, oh, cool, that's a really cool detail that I haven't seen in games before. We need a bird doctor, or you run into bird law with, bird malpractice. Luckily, I have a lawyer. His name is Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. Check out the show. It's really funny. I do have that game ready and loaded. I do want to play that on stream one day. Because I did like Harvey Birdman when it was on. Did you get that thing I sent you? What? You found my sister? Her bird's injured and can't fly? She should walk. That's terrible. In that case, take this as quick as you can. Mushroom spores. Joke's on them. I'm keeping the mushroom spores. These spores are from a giant mushroom, are said to work wonders on injured birds. Oh, cool. Great. I would love an empty bottle. But yeah, besides Alan Wake and God of War, like, last 10 years, really, gaming, I haven't seen many games that I'm like, whoa, this is the future of gaming. This is what it's been all for. I guess, like, I mean, like, something that's, like, really wowed me. But Resident Evil 9, seeing that be played at, like, high or max settings, holy fuck. It was mainly just, like, the intro bit. You know, I've talked about this on stream, where games love to front load their engine and, like, everything, you know. So many, they did it all the time in fucking Mass Effect, when Mass Effect, you know, the start of Mass Effect is like, oh, this is a new one? Check out in the building, look at these destruction physics as the building skyscraper collapses. That's like 17 games that do that. And you go, whoa! Oh, mushroom spores, what a relief, you brought the medicine. So Resident Evil 9 had that of, like, you walking down a city street, but it looked really good. They got me. Thank you. Now I can heal my bird's injury. And maybe it's just because it's the RE engine is really cool. And Unreal Engine 5 sucks and we should stop using it. But that's a different conversation. Can I have my bottle? I was beginning to think we were doomed. You've saved my life and my birds. We both owe you a big thanks. I thought of a good bit where I got 5 gratitude crystals, thank God. These crystals are feelings of gratitude in crystallized form. Helping people feels good. You are so right. I should get, speaking of Adult Swim, I should get, and this empty bottle I have, on cinema audio cue of, Tim Heidecker's hit song, Empty Bottle. I'm like an empty bottle. I'm gonna go back to town, and I'm gonna turn in my gratitude crystals, because I'm so gracious. And I might pick up a potion. I'll go to the potion seller for his strongest potions. Which is, okay, if you haven't seen the video, make sure you watch Potion Seller on YouTube. It's like one of the funniest YouTube videos ever. But more importantly, it's really funny because that video is like 15 years old. And it's so funny. And then the guy just made Challengers. He wrote the movie Challengers. Like 10 years later. Like, it's insane. Okay. Actually, let me turn in the crystals and see what I get out of that. You dispose of this creature. Okay. They're invincible, it's okay. I'm pretty sure. I've tried to, like, throw them off the cliff before and they just fly back up. Ow. Karma, I guess. Let me talk to my demon friend who wants to become human. He wants to go to Detroit to become human. Oh, you've gathered quite a lot of gratitude crystals, haven't you? How magnificent. Please take this as a token of this demon's deepest appreciation. Medium wallet. Oh! Still going to need more crystals. Yeah. Okay. Such an appallingly insufficient reward that my cheeks burn hot with embarrassment, but please, take this. What? Okay. Yeah, I will aid you. cool I could just hold, like, a shit ton of rupees now. I don't know if there's anything above, like, 1,000 rupees that needs to be purchased. But there probably is, but I don't know. I think I'm in a good spot to not have to buy another wallet for a bit. I am very happy that things that seemingly have been working. I need to save right now. I just realized by saying those words, this game is going to crash. You know, it's one of those I triggered a flag. You know? Also, it's good to save in this game because there is no autosave. Okay, what's up? I don't know what potion I should get. I usually get the heal potion. What's blue?
Oh.
That potion's not quite ready. Okay. That's the invincibility. That's stamina. That's health. Probably gonna do this shield one again. Just because, like, it heals and also, like, you know, fixes the shield. Works. I don't want to see your husband. You're the only one for me. My beautiful wife. By the way, I got married this week to the Legend of Zelda character. I am so dark. Like, I need to really figure out lighting in this room still. Because, how it works, congrats or condolences. Yeah, she's my beautiful wife. We got married in game. I jumped inside the Nintendo Wii and we got married. But lighting in this room is kind of a nightmare because my desk faces here. There's a big window here. But then the overhead light is up there. So the lights everywhere. I'm gonna fix my Wii Motion Plus. Hands up. I'm flapping like a hit game Flappy Bird. I remember when Flappy Bird got taken off and people were selling iPhones online with Flappy Bird still installed on them. I hope people still do that. That'd be good. Like selling an iPhone 3S with Flappy Bird. Or 4S, whatever. Okay, let's see this one. Report Master Lonk. We have arrived at Lanayru Mine. Oh, they're sending me to the fucking mines. I didn't realize this would be a mine level, then. I thought this was just... This arid region was transformed into a desert over the course of several hundred years. It sounds like a them issue, not a me issue. Okay. My projections show that Zelda must have traveled through this area. Thank you. Okay, let me get out the Zelda rod. I see targets, so I'm guessing maybe We might get some bow and arrow action. What is that thing? Hey, dude. My estimates indicate this object has been broken for many years. I'm unable to analyze the content of its speech at the time. This is the guy from Little Dudes from Animal Crossing that dance. Ooh, I just. Yeah, I might go back up and get a bomb bag. Okay, we're all good. I got a sand cicada. The larvae of these bugs stay underground for 10 years or longer. I remember years ago, my, where I lived at the time, we had a big cicada thing, like, I forgot which brood or whatever it was, but they were fucking everywhere. It was crazy. Like, you would just, like, go into, like, an open area, and there'd just be, like, dozens of them, or, like, more, just dead in your path, and it was, like, weird and gross, and I hated it. They're big, too. I'm gonna go to this guy to get a bomb bag, because I know my ass needs some bombs. But I will say, I do like the sound of cicada. And I wonder if it's because I've watched too much anime, or if it's, because of the movie Hausu, or Higurashi when they cry. One of those three. I think we should have birds we could fly and then dive off of. How great would it be if you're going to work and like you're right outside the office and then someone is like just sailclothing down from above and you just have to like move and deal with it. I think that'd be more efficient. The most efficient way to handle life. Let me buy some. So loud, so satisfyingly smoky, very destructive. Sure. The customer is always right, thank you. That's not true. That's not true, by the way. If someone ever tells you that the customer is always right, they are wrong. Thank you. The number of times I've been dealt with terrible customers is too much. Only 5 additional bombs? Are you fucking kidding me? 5 whole extra bombs. Wow. Okay, well, it'll be worth it. How many, I wonder, do I have? 15. I kind of zoned out. I forgot I had to call my bird. I was just gonna let myself die. I just had a horrible idea of Fortnite adapting the bird mechanic instead of the battle bus. I feel like they would for like a season or so. That just feels like some bullshit. I haven't played Fortnite in like forever. For 2 reasons. One, I don't really have people who play Fortnite anymore. Or I don't really like play with people who play Fortnite. Other reason, I used to play a lot of Fortnite Festival, and it was great, but something happened where they kinda... I can't describe it, but I feel like the timing of the rhythm game mode, which I played the most of, is off. Or it's like, it's not the same anymore. And it feels like really, I don't know, maybe it's something with my monitor or something, but I'm not getting the results. Something's not adding up with it. Where I am, like, I'm hitting the notes. Like, I'll get, like, a perfect on a song, but then, like, oh, there are bombs here the whole time. So much ends up being, just off, like, you know, instead of, like, perfect, I get, like, a good. But then that percentage is, like, so high, it makes me, like, suspicious. My friend is dead. Let's see. Is there anything up? There is. How do I get up there? I'm gonna save again. Okay. Remember, I don't know, this is like such a very specific memory, but I just had like a flashback to when, people would be like, oh, you know, always remember, you know, who also make sure they save their game? Jesus, because Jesus saves. Not being like a thing. Or maybe it was like a part of a joke where it's like, yeah, it was a joke of like the devil and Jesus like playing a game against each other, and then like the power goes out, but the devil loses all of his progress, but Jesus wins because Jesus saves. That was it. That was a joke. Minecart Madness. Yeah. We're in Minecraft. Okay, like you gotta set it up. I just drank my soda backwards. Okay. Yellow choo-choo. Electricity bursts. Main on guard. Okay. Hey, what's up? Just got tased. Let's see. See, Nintendo designed this area as a mine because this game came out around Minecraft and they knew the kids were yearning for mines. That's all that kids were talking about back in the day, was how much they loved mining. You like the new stream setup? Looks more organized? Thank you. I spent a lot of time on this and a lot of stress and whole character arc of my life on it. It's not an actual whole character arc, but it was a lot. So thank you. It was a lot to get this to make it, but also specifically to optimize it. That was the hard thing this week. Because I had to delete a lot of like videos. I had to delete a whole Be Right Back screen video. So I don't have two Be Right Back screens. I have only one, which is, it's fine. And I got rid of my pre-roll, which I might reuse somehow. I haven't decided. What the hell is this? Okay. I solved this really complicated puzzle. Hey dude, what's up? Where did you come from? We're here collecting time-shift stones and transporting them to the Lanayru mining facility. Stay away from the blue stones. They're too dangerous for humans. I'm able to confirm that a time shift has occurred within this space. Okay, this might be... There's a lot of potential here for them to do some crazy shit. Any impact to the blue stones create a sustained temporal disruption field in the surrounding area. Readings show that this area is in a past time state. I think they're gonna do some crazy shit here. I don't think it's gonna be as crazy as Titanfall 2. Play Titanfall 2, single player. But like I'm getting like they might cook here. The minecart in front of the door is going to pass through here, so it's dangerous for you to be there. You should just go away. What? You know what? Can I? Oh no! Wow! Don't you go away? Aha! I don't know why I did that laugh. Looks like it paid off. Thank you. How do I get? Let's see. Jesus Christ, dude. Chill. Are you friendly? That's a minecart for transporting time shift stones. They're not for human use. So get lost. Oh my god. So I feel... Okay. It'll take me one way. I see. Okay. They're gonna have me shoot. Absolutely. If I get the bow and arrow this level, they're gonna make me, like, shoot. These strange things have started attacking us recently. We don't have any weapons to defend ourselves, so if they attack, we're fried. See, it's not hard to be nice. Red rupee. Okay. Just to say, we have like an ad break in a few minutes. If you're looking for work, then get rid of that funny-looking hat and come back with a helmet. I'm trying to think, like, I don't remember many NPCs in Zelda. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, like, if anyone could think of any that are like so hostile, or like not hostile, but just mean to Link. Probably in Majora's Mask. Like if you're like not a Deku, I feel like they like will just like be mean to you, but. Some extra bombs. Okay. There's a lot of potential here, and I'm really excited to see how these mechanics will pay off. Thank you for the extra bombs. So it seems like you could only have either one at a time, or they can't intersect. I'm not 100% sure. Time shift stones power us, as well as the machines we use. Great. That's why I have to stay hard at work. I feel like that's kind of... You're interested in the time shift stones? Then you should take a tour of the Lanayru mining facility. Zoop. Thank you. You know what? I think I will. Let's see if I'm like Steph Curry. You know what? I am like Mike, as it turns out. Do you think they'll ever make a, you know, they made like Mike, but do you think they'll ever make like LeBron? Or like a like Mike? There's a second like Mike movie, but a third like Mike movie, but someone becomes like LeBron, but it's still called like Mike. Hollywood, if you're listening, call me. I have ideas. Interesting. This is fun. I like this mechanic. If I could line it up. Okay. I was thinking that one of these was going to have something behind it, so I'm going to see what's behind here. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'll go back for a singular rupee. Whoa! Hold up. I saw a spider. Or an ant. Lanayru ant. These ants store water deep in their nests. Okay. I'm gonna shrink down and ride the ant. Like in that one movie. Where they shrunk the kids. I think I smushed one. Oh, my ad's about to start. I'm gonna play this ad and I'm gonna put us on and be right back.
I've been waiting so long, baby, burning out
Hi, gamers. I've returned. Okay. Let's get out of the BRB screen. Make sure. Okay. Oh god, no. I don't want to sink. Okay, so I probably have to kind of snipe them a bit. What the fuck is this? I feel like I could... Okay, cool. I can kill him. Thank God. Ooh, there's a treasure there. How do I get the treasure? I don't need these hearts, I need bugs. Oh, I see a... It's not like a cave in there. Yeah. And I could jump across. Okay, there we go. Why would I need to push this? I'm gonna push it, but why? Maybe I'm supposed to roll something down the hill, and then the minecart is gonna, like, stop it? Oh. That's suspicious. 3 bombs. Nothing. Okay. I really should just, like, save up on these bombs. I wonder, can I... Okay, that worked. I was gonna roll it, but... Fuck. Don't like that. Okay. There we go. How am I supposed to get across? Because that's... on the other side is where that cave is. With the treasure chest. Oh, that's how. I mean, I kind of want to see my raiding on this. Violent plant is widespread in wooded areas. We'll attempt to, Whoa, what is this? An ancient flower. Oh, fuck. I think I passed some of these before and I didn't pick them up. I kind of regret not. A friend? I don't see many humans around here. Are you interested in chipped stones? I am. How did you know? Oh my god. Okay, I'm good. I got a Gerudo dragonfly. These stunning insects have compound eyes, more beautiful than rupees, and wings as transparent as glass. Cool. I'm chasing you down. I know that dragonfly is going to come back and get, like, cut in half by my sword as I try to kill this thing. Okay. It just hates me. But what's in the box? Bluebird feather. In case, like, some bugs pop up. No bugs. Okay. Stop shaking. Recharging my bomb berry. What do you have to say? My friend was kidnapped the other day. Heard they sucked out all of his electricity. Damn, that sucks. Wouldn't happen to me, though. Oh, a flower. Okay, that's why I had to push it. I want to go on the ride. If you want to go take a ride with me. There's a good tweet. I forgot who did it, but it's a parody of... I think it's like... Not Tom on here. I don't remember. But it's a parody of that fucking Ride With Me by Nelly. But it's if you want to go and eat some flies with me. Fuck. I'm biffing it. I'm fucking it up. Oh, I should have read that. I didn't think it would auto scroll. If you want to go and eat some flies with me. And then it goes, hey, bugs in my tummy. I have confirmed numerous areas of sink sand. Should you step in sink sand, you may be swallowed by the desert. Bodily danger has increased 30%. As a safety measure, I recommend you check the terrain on your map with plus. Okay. My readings indicate that Zelda has passed through here, as previously stated. This area is highly dangerous. High risk, high reward. I suggest reuniting with her quickly to determine the motivations behind her actions at Eldin Province. Cool. I don't know what puzzle I solved, but I did it. Ooh. I'm gonna save. Those things, the little like snails guys. I don't remember them in Zelda games. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, those are moblins or something. I'm gonna feel stupid, but for now, I do not recognize them. Okay. Okay, Link. What's that? What the fuck is this? The big hole? Yeah, this is just the giant hole. What the fuck is this? Oh, a chest. A feather! Can I get... Hey, chatters, can I get W's in chat for finding a feather? Please? A bug? Hold up. They gotta add... Thank you for the W. They gotta add fucking motion controls to the next Animal Crossing for catching bugs. And fishing. I don't think this will work, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta risk it. Okay. I'm gonna go back that way. Okay. I feel like this is a bomb enemy. I wanna investigate you. Amplius. Sponsors have inhabited the desert for eons. Internally generate electrical energy. They also said they live to a very old age. Their shells are able to disperse weight surprisingly well, allowing them to safely traverse desert quicksand. Okay. I feel like that might be relevant. What if I could, like, take their shell or something? What? Oh ho ho. How do I take advantage of this though? I'm starting to kind of get an idea that I might have to lead them. I might have to lead them to like different areas. So I could I'm baby-proofing this. Have I played Pikmin? I've never played Pikmin. Which is kind of wild. I know there's 4 of them. I know people really like the first 2. I don't know. I feel like I'd be scared of the Pikmin dying. You know, I'd feel bad if any of those guys died on me. I thought I could get, like, the flower on top, but I guess not. But I do appreciate that I got to fully peel a cactus. So my gamer theory is that those shells I could use to climb up to areas that are normally not really accessible. Yeah, I respect Pikmin, but I just haven't played it. Probably should one of these days. I also want to play, one game I really want to play is Chibi Robo. That's on Custom Robo. There's a lot of random ass GameCube games I want to get through. Now that I have, like, more time, not really worrying about OBS and I keep calling this a template. It's a layout. It's fun. I really like the first one. You need to play 2. I've heard good things. And I think people liked 3 and 4. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't remember anyone being like, "Oh, I hated Pikmin 4." I just have, like, a number of games I gotta get through, but now I'll have more time to stream again. What is that? Do you see that bird? 4 is okay, a lot of balance and weird decisions. Okay. I know there's, like, I want to say controversy. I don't think it's a controversy. But I know people had opinions about, like, a dog in Pikmin 4. I don't know what that means. But... Okay. This is a cool area. This is very... I'm kind of digging how this area is very different from the previous areas. And, well, I mean, you know, it is a desert, so, like, they are able to do more open... Okay. Probably should have those bombs equipped. I do appreciate how, because of it, they are able to do bigger, more open world type stuff. Okay. I gotta figure out something to deal with these fuckers. See some bombs over there. Yeah, there's too many games, you know? I'll take a tumbleweed. But that makes me realize tumbleweeds sometimes roll across the land and other places. Tumbleweeds are used as material. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Any hopes for the next Zelda game? I hope it's fun. That's all I kind of ask. Which hopefully it will be. I guess the hot take is, different from the last 2. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite Zelda games. I know, controversial. And I never beat Tears of the Kingdom, but it was really good from what I played. But, like, I'm kind of ready to move on. Maybe not so much from those exact mechanics, but, like, that map. Like, let's do, you know, that, like, whole style, you know, Breath of the Wild is very minimalistic in its, like, music and, everything. Like, that's kind of the point. You would like to see a return to form. Yeah, I could see them doing, like, a return to form, like, a safe one, you know, and when I mean safe, I mean, like, when I say safe, I mean, like, when they did Wind Waker, and then, you know, people had their opinions on Wind Waker when it first came out. I wonder if I need to figure out how to deal with these guys properly. They followed up with Twilight Princess, which was, like, I like Twilight Princess, you know, you had the whole wolf form stuff, but, like, for most of it, it was just pretty straightforward, like, no real big gimmick Zelda. And then they did, you know, Skyward Sword, which was, like, a little different, which is, you know, I don't know. Never know with this series if they're gonna, you know, kind of completely, like, change gaming forever or just be, like, pretty good. Oh, I see. I wonder, I really hope this is what happens. So there's bones. I hope under that rock is a time stone. And then I'm gonna revive the people who died. I drew back faster than I thought it would. I'm really happy so far that this layout has, like, not given me any issues yet, because this has been, again, very, it just works right now, and that's all I could ask for. Okay. You feel like open world games had its time to shine? It's time to move on? Yeah, I mean, it's weird with Zelda. Sometimes they feel kind of like... Even, like Ocarina of Time, you know, like those games... Oh, no. Okay. Help! It's weird, it sometimes feels like these games are linear, but also open world. So in this case, for this game, you know, I've there have been like, oh, you do this temple and then this temple and then this temple, and like the world opens up, but I could still like go wherever I want. Thank you. But then, like, Breath of the Wild is, like, truly, like, you could just, everything is available from the start. They've sucked all the electricity out of me. Look at that, you already have a beetle. An older model of the Lana Roof Whoa! The hook beetle. Pick up and carry things with it. Oh. I could drop. I could do, bombing runs. Who knows? You know what would be, what I could see them doing is, I wouldn't be, like, too shocked if I saw them one day were just like, okay. We're like, hey, the next Zelda game is gonna be not 3D, it's just top-down. It wouldn't be like a mainline, but like I could see them doing something like that. Okay, can I... Yeah. Can I just want to ruin this guy's day. Stop running. You had a dream they made Link Between Worlds, but in the Paper Mario art style. Paper Mario is one of those games I will play on stream one day. But I don't know which one for Paper Mario. Because, you know, Paper Mario 1 is good, but, like, Thousand Year Door is where it's at. But I haven't, like, really beaten either. The only one I really think I beat was Super Paper Mario. And that's just because at the time when those came out and when I played them, I just didn't really have patience for RPGs as much as I do as an adult. But yeah, I'd like to do those. And also Super Mario RPG. The first one deserves its nachos. I could see that. Yeah, like, it's good. And then there's like 15 RPGs I need to play. I'm trying to think. And just like spacing them out is tough because I don't like to play. I rarely play games, or at least when I stream games, I rarely play the same game, like, in a row. Like, I try to break it up. Like, for example, Silent Hill 1 through 3, you know, I played them in kind of a time period, but, the reason I don't, like, usually do it is, years and years and years ago, when I first played through the Kingdom Hearts games, I played Kingdom Hearts 2, and I was like, oh my god, holy shit. And then I immediately pretty much started Birth by Sleep, like, right after, and Birth by Sleep is so dramatically different of a game, that I was upset as of, like, the game, but because it wasn't Kingdom Hearts 2, I just wanted more Kingdom Hearts 2. So that's, like, my feeling about playing games in a row, is, like, if I play, you know, I don't know, like, my opinion of games is, like, based off, you know, I feel like I'm more harsh on the sequel, and I compare them harder when they're back-to-back. So I always try to, like, you know, if it's like a series I really want to play and get into, I might have like a short game between them. You know, like I'll play. I think like one of the during my Mass Effect streams, I like broke them up with like a Metroid or another short game. Also, it's nice because, you know, it keeps it fresh. I want to be playing the same, like, games. Unless if, like, I really can't find a replacement game. Or, like, a in-between kind of game. Which just happened. Interesting. How do I move this? If I can. I wonder. I've always thought... I'm gonna try that again, but it wasn't really in the center. I always thought these were for arrows, and I still think they are, but... no, I don't think so. Really, you know, I should probably use one of these potions. I'm really kind of happy that they upgraded the hook. Just because... Kind of crazy theory here, but I doubt it'll work. I think that the idea of being able to upgrade like already existing weapons, but not as like a whole major thing, you know, like, oh, you go through the dungeon and in the dungeon you just get like a slightly better version of a previous weapon, and you go, oh. By doing this like this way, it's fun. I like the progression with items. I'm not gonna run over there. Too lazy. Okay, what's up here? A hole for me to dig in? I need to get close to that box. That's what I'm like focused on. Ah, there's a map. Okay. I want to try an idea. I think I want to do a bombing run on that bird. That bird is 100% gonna try to, like, fuck my shit up. Die. Actually, you know what? We'll go to battle. Did I play Prime 4? I did, just not on stream. I only played Prime 2 on stream. That fucker. I love the Prime games. I have a lot to say about Prime 4, actually. Now that's been like a month since kind of playing it. Prime 4 is... it's not a bad game. I guess that's the first part. Prime 4 is not a bad game. But it is the worst Metroid Prime game, if that makes sense. You know, it's like, I like all three Prime games. Fuck. I like all three all four Metroid Prime games, but, you know, it's just clearly like, oh, this one is not it at times. I think it suffers from a few things. Oh my god, I can't. It suffers from, like, there's the, and I mean, the NPCs are bad. But gameplay-wise, I liked it. I didn't mind the open world desert thing. I know, like, why it's not great. I think I was, like, okay with it only because at the time I had, like, nothing else to do because I was on vacation. So I had a lot of time to just kind of, like, play it. How do I fucking... I don't know. What else? Graphically, on, like, I played it on Switch too, it looked great. There's just, like, all the characters just sucked. Plot, not great. There were some parts of the plot where I was just like, oh, this just straight up doesn't make sense. I keep missing. Can you... Okay, I'm just going in there. Yeah, there's just parts of that plot that were just like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, what? Like, why am I collecting these green crystals? I don't get it. Also, the green crystals were so stupid. But... Oh, okay. I see. I have to kill this guy. And then I have to run. That's so sad. I hope they remaster Prime 2 and 3. I hope they do too. I mean, I would replay them. I just recently played, I beat 1 and 2 for the first time last year. The reason is why I never really beat 1 and 2. So I beat 1, the remastered one on Switch. The reasons why, it's honestly the controls. I was not a fan of the GameCube controls. I was trying to get that heart. I was not a fan of the GameCube controls, you know, for 1 and 2. I guess just because I was like, you know, I was also playing like games like Halo at the time, and it was a weird adjustment. You own all 3? They're good. I played 1 on Switch because it had motion controls, and then I went back and I got the trilogy to play 2, and I really enjoyed it. And then I replayed 3, which was interesting. I don't think, like, I see the faults with 3. I don't think it's terrible, but it's definitely like weaker. Because, you know, just there's some weird stuff in 3. I like the story in 3, but I feel like it's underutilized. It's like kind of half-baked. I think they could have like really gone hard on it, but or like more in on it. Like in 3, you know, it's about there's like other bounty hunters that, you know, end up you having to fight, and because they get like infected by Dark Samus and Phazon, and like that's a fun concept, but the issue is like they don't really give you time to like meet these new characters before they get like corrupted. And the first one you fight is really interesting because that guy, he maybe has probably the only like kind of connection with Samus as a character, which is he's like silent too, but he helps you in like the tutorial and stuff. Like he saves you a few times, and you're like, oh, he's nice. And then you have to fight him, which I think is like kind of cool. Kind of like a sad angle, but you know, I do like this idea that I feel like they really could have done well of like, hey, what if you had to like, because of Dark Samus, you had to like kill and fight your friends, which I think would have been great. And they don't really do that because they just don't give enough time for those characters to like, they don't give like any time for those characters to really like develop. Other thing with 3, some weird choices of what gets power-ups and what doesn't. Because of, you know, they have brand new motion controls. What can we do with this? And they use it well, but there's so much grappling, and that's really funny. Okay, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna actually run to the restroom really quick, but then I'll be back. Yo, what's up, Ronan? Hi, I'm back. Would you be mad if I fell in the toilet and then, was lost to time? Because that's what happened. I just went on a life-changing adventure. That didn't happen. I'm sorry. I lied to everyone. Is it flickering for anyone else? Hold up, this is new. Okay. That's suspicious. I don't like that. I'm gonna save again. I say, I've never seen that before. Because, and it was, I don't know, that was weird. Also, welcome to the stream, Dorcas. That was odd. Because that, well, right before stream, started, I started the game and it crashed once or twice, which doesn't usually happen. So I'm suspicious. Oh, what was I talking about? I was talking about Metroid Prime. I'm gonna actually replay Metroid Prime 1 this year. Which is funny, because I just beat it last year. But I'm gonna do it in my own time. The reason I'm gonna replay it is because, when I first played Metroid Prime 1, it was kind of over the course of a long period of time. So I didn't really, like, get the full experience. I want to get the whole experience in, like, one time period. You know, not like, a little bit here, 6 months go by, a little bit there. I keep seeing this fucking targets around and it's bugging me. It's bugging me on what they could be. Let me AC 130 these guys. Call of Duty. Interesting. I hate those crabs so bad. Blow them the fuck up. I agree. No. Oh, also, welcome to the stream, Lemoncom. These crabs are mean. They're hateful. They're haters. Yeah, you better come back. I have to just a bit. I'm seeing the importance of in this level at least of maybe getting like a stamina potion. Why would I want to go over there? I think I could just run. There's a firefly. It left me. A heart is always good. I don't... Yeah, that's weird. That's odd because the entire stream up to this point has been fine, and I didn't open anything. I didn't close anything. I'm getting. Maybe it's like my Bitcoin miner, you know, because as we know, I mine Bitcoin all the time. That's all I do. No, but I've honestly, I don't know what that could have been. I think it might just be my, the game itself. But I'm gonna keep an eye out. I just realized I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help me. Okay, I have an idea. I need to ride the snail. I gotta shut up and drive. Let's see how far we can go. Before I sink. I have a crazy idea. I'm kind of paranoid that I'm gonna sink beforehand. Okay. Get back here! Oh my god. He hates me. There's always some... Yeah. I don't know which way to go. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna make it? Huh. I got it. I'm gonna use this guy. I was using the wrong guy. I accidentally entered the wrong Uber and it took me to the wrong destination. Oh, you know what? I was thinking of public transit. A few days ago I was talking to someone about if we've ever like missed a stop on a train. And I haven't, but then I just remembered there was one time I missed a stop on a bus. But it was more I got on the wrong bus and they took me to and this is relevant to the Ubers and stuff, but they took me to like the bus terminal like station. And I was like I don't know how they didn't like see me on the bus. I mean, I was on the back. What am I saying? But they were just like, I was like, oh, how do I leave? And they're like, you could wait 40 minutes for the next bus, I guess. And so I had to like call a fucking Uber, which sucked. Let's see. Is there anything over there? Oh, I see holes, but no Elijah. No, Elijah Wood isn't in holes. Shia LaBeouf is in holes. Also, Lemoncom. I did the mines earlier, and the time mechanic is really cool, and I have a sneaking suspicion that it'll be used in the dungeon, which would be really cool, and I hope it happens. Nope. Oh. Oh. Okay. Actually, I just remembered they did kind of do that concept before in the Temple of Time in Twilight Princess. I mean, I remember that temple being like fairly short, but similar concept of going back and forward through time and through limited things. Ow. But granted, it is kind of funny with this game specifically. There's so many like elements from both this game, not just this game, but the previous games that are like, oh, they expanded on this idea in this one, or seeing an element in this game and being like, oh, they expanded on this in the next one. Like the stamina wheel, which I feel like the stamina wheel might be back in the next Zelda. How did I connect my Wii sensor bar to my computer? So the Wiimote is Bluetooth. And all you really need to do, it's fairly simple, is you, on Amazon, there's two options you could do. I did the cheaper option, but there's a bar you could get. It's like a dolphin bar or something, what it's called, but that one is a more in-depth, like, sensor bar that has Bluetooth built in, which is kind of nice, you know, so you don't have too many Bluetooth connections. The one I did, because I already have Bluetooth in my PC, is I just bought, like, a cheap $5 USB one, and it worked. Because all it is just IR sensors. I mean, you could also use two candles to the old candle trick. Really cool, yeah. I need to. So I have an ad coming up, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play through it. I'm gonna run it now. Just so I can make sure to get rid of pre-rolls. I hate pre-roll ads so much. You know, I don't know. But also pre-roll ads are how they get you to play ads in general on Twitch, because if you are an affiliate, you do have to play like a certain amount of ads well, you could turn those off, but if you keep them off, like, they'll fucking go crazy with like pre-roll or just like some bullshit that you can't control. So you have to like compromise of like the best option in my opinion is a 3-minute ad break every hour. Some people do it shorter more often. Okay. Let me look at the map. Wasn't able to get anywhere over there. Okay, this is where the real game begins. A real puzzle. Dragonflies. That guy's gonna come back to life soon. Okay. A flower for me. Goodbye. Let's see. Okay, that's the clear way. Oh, I have to do some shenanigans here. I see. I see. The ad break. Welcome back. I beat the game, by the way. During that ad break. It's all done. Great, crazy cutscenes. Oh. Okay. I'm glad I went for that rupee. That's good. That's kind of goated game design to make you go for a rupee and put it close enough to a thing that you go, oh, that thing is there. They got my ass. Oh, I could drop a bomb. Okay. I'm seeing the picture. You see the vision. I haven't used my shield at all, but I probably will, which is... Okay. I don't see the picture, I lied. Let's take this over here. The flower go? I thought there was one over there. So obviously I could drop that in there and get that going. But I want to see what happens if I do this one. I do feel bad for the slingshot because you don't really need the slingshot after you catch the beetle. I don't know, it just feels like most of the time the, okay, yeah, it is one per. The existence of the beetle kind of makes it pointless to use the slingshot for anything besides stunning enemies. A tree! Wow! Uh-oh, I see a plant in there. Whoa! I want to kill it first. These minecarts are causing me to have madness. Motherfucker. I hope it's not timed. Let's hear if it's timed or not. I thought Link was about to jump out and, like, into the, like, chasm below. I need all of the flowers I could get. Get owned. You get more bombs. You gotta go. Thanks for stopping by. Means a lot. Have a good rest of your day. I'm so good at that. Maybe like the best deflector of rocks this game has ever seen. Oh, I got that rupee. No, no, no! What happens if I destroy this? Interesting. Okay. So there's a thing in there. Let's see. About this area. Or this rock. Okay. This coffee is hidden different today. I haven't really had coffee the last few days. That's probably why. Oh no, my friend. Ho 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 ho! Devastated. Okay, I got a skull. Okay. That was scary. Thanks for helping me. This is the Temple of Time? Whoa. Within it is the sacred Gate of Time, made by the goddess. It's my job to patrol outside the temple. If you want to reach the Gate of Time, you'll need to pass through that door. Need another way in? Main facility. Okay, they're connected underground. Interesting. It's inaccurate. What do you mean? Oh! Oh, that's the old map. Or like the... Okay. Port Master Lawn. The map we possess corresponds to the actual terrain of this area with only modified past terrain. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. Let me talk to my Goron friend. Good to see you, bud. Seems like you pop up everywhere, though I'm one to talk. Anyway, bud, there's something I'm dying to tell you. It is discovery of the century. Everyone hold. This sacred place known as the Temple of Time. I could not believe my eyes when I saw a human who lives on the legendary Isle of the Goddess. I wore clothes just like the ones written about in the ancient manuscript and looked like that. And it looked just like that? I just completely read that wrong. He came with another person, and they entered the temple. I wanted to chase after them, but then there's an explosion all of a sudden, and the entrance, well, you could see for yourself, bud. I do not think we're getting past this mess. I just wish we could find out what is happening on the other side. I'm gonna get in here. Here's my gamer theory. I'm gonna get in here, it's gonna stop. And I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna do this. And it'll, like, connect. Because I think it's gonna be just far enough. And a flower as a reward? Thank you. Do this. Ooh. Okay. That was close. I don't know if I could jump out midway, but I haven't really tried that yet. Any seeds for me to use with my slinged shot? Okay. Oh, I should probably look at the map. Aha, that's where... Okay. I find it weird. I thought they would let me, like, kind of swap back between the maps, but... I want to get to that building. But first, I want to solve this. This is probably just like a quick shortcut, but I think it'll help. It'll be good to move this minecart over and to save. Yeah, you can't. Get back here. Fuck. Excuse me, bud. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it here. Thanks so much for coming out. Means a lot. Schedule. I could talk about that. So, I hope to be live tomorrow. When is a question mark. I should have a lot more time to stream the next, like, several days and weeks and months. Why is that kind of choppy? It might just be choppy on my end. Yeah, thank you so much for coming out. I'm so thankful the stream went well. In my opinion, I had fun. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.